Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading, seeing what's coming in for you for the week ahead. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this reading is when you're supposed to hear it. Keep in mind it is also a collective reading, so maybe not everything's going to correlate with your situation, but there's a good chance that most of it will. These readings are always only for my subscribers and my followers, so keep that in mind. If you would like to have the chance of it relating to your situation, make sure to follow, like my page, my YouTube, my TikTok, become a subscriber. It is for subscribers only. So yeah, keep that in mind. I am doing a different setup. So once a month, I will be doing Aries through Pisces. Those are the all sign readings. And then every Monday, I will be doing a week ahead spread. So you'll be getting 3 of the week aheads and then 1 of the month ahead. Okay, and the month ahead will normally be at the end of the month. And then we're also doing something different. We have the mascot for the reading. He is my main character for my children's book. His name is Arrow. But he is from my Crystal Beast collection, my Jungle Babies. He is for purchase if you are interested. I also have multiple other animals as well. I do crochet all of them. They're all handmade. Their patterns are also freehand. I do not follow any patterns, so keep that in mind. They're all original, and they are based off of my children's book. So if you are interested in checking that out, you can do so by checking out the description below. There's access to my website that has all my stuff on there. But yeah, okay. So this can pertain to you. This could also pertain to, like, if you're doing a cross-watching, say like a Scorpio pops out and your person's a Scorpio, you could be cross-watching for them or something. So this, if it's not pertaining to you, this could be pertaining to your person. So it gives you a little bit of an insight on what's going on in their life, okay? So just keep that in mind. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages Spirit has for you. Okay, Spirit, please connect me to the collective, my subscribers who are watching this video in the present moment. Please connect with the subscribers who see this video. Whatever messages you have for them. Overall is victory and success. Okay. So we have disruption, rejoice and celebration. We have mental conflict, power, destiny, throat chakra. I was picking up on there could have been somebody who got into a little bit of a fight or conflict at like 4th of July. They did say 4th of July specifically. This could be either like when you were celebrating with friends, family. I also was like picking up on work. Maybe you were trying to get it off, but they wouldn't let you. I feel like this week ahead, you're really standing in your power. You might be having some kind of mental conflict for the week too. Something might come in, some kind of disruption might come in for your week ahead. It's important to keep your throat chakra clear and to communicate as clear as possible. The numbers 6, 16, 7, 3, 2, 8, 10, 1, and 5 could be important. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this. Okay, can you tell me about what's going on with this disruption? Can you give me some clarifier cards, please, Spirit, for the collective? I'm picking up that you're doing great, and then all of a sudden somebody had came in and you weren't expecting it. That caught you off guard. Something I can't talk. Disrupt your vibe, Emperor's New Groove is popping up. He threw off my groove. that popped up. Heavy burden, causing a heavy burden. Like everything was going good, and then all of a sudden something comes up. So you're going to be dealing with some kind of conflict this week. Can you tell me more about the celebration? Rejoice in celebration. I feel like this is going to be cleared up rather fast, to be honest. I feel like it's not going to last long, whatever this conflict is. Could be lack of money. You might have spent too much. You might have spent too much, and now you might be dealing with the consequences, kind of deal. We have the Star for overall energy. Okay. That's really good, though. We have victory and success and the Star coming out for the overall. So, although that even though there's gonna be like some kind of disruption going on, I do feel like you're gonna find your way out of it rather quickly. Can you tell me more about what's going on here? This lack of money and... Yeah, they're saying be careful with your funds on how you spend your money. So things are going to be a little bit tight this week. Can you tell me about this mental conflict? I think you're beating yourself up over it. I do definitely feel like it's... Okay, so you must... So I feel like you're somebody who normally keeps track of their money and make sure that like everything's good, but it's like there's an unexpected expense, even could deal with a car, but something's going on where you don't have as much as you thought you would. You might have even spent the money before you got it, is what they're saying. Like you came up short on a check is what I'm getting. So just be cautious on that. We have wish fulfillment. Tell me more about that. Yeah, everything's going to be good. It was just like a little mix-up happening. Has to do with work. Stand your ground in your work job. In your work life. I'm also picking up on somebody might have forgot to do something at work, and that caused an issue. Forgot to do something. There's some kind of conflict at work. You might be a little worried about this. I feel like it was just like a little lesson that you had to learn, whatever this was, and it doesn't mean like you're gonna lose your job or anything. I feel like the job still wants to keep you, like you're gonna be good. Just this was like a lesson that you're supposed to learn. Okay. Anything else about destiny, throat chakra? We have Two of Wands. You're deciding. What are you deciding? What is this? You're wondering if this is the job that you're supposed to be at. Queen of Pentacles. You're doing really well there. You're not liking the lack of communication that's coming from the company. I feel like that's what's going on. So there's some kind of mess up because there is lack of communication. You found something out. You might also be questioning it because it could be like affecting your family life. Especially if you're at work all the time instead of being able to, you know, enjoy time with your family. Especially like maybe you had the 4th of July off, but you're called into work. I feel like there could have been an issue there. Oh wow, you're thinking about walking away. We have Queen of Wands as well. Confident, bold, takes action. Also very attractive. I feel like you just want it all. Like you want to be able to have the good job, but you also want to have time for your family. So it's kind of like conflicting. Can you tell me more about this walking away energy? You've been thinking about it for a while, starting over at a new job. Something that might make you even just as successful. We do have the king and the queen and the king here. So you might be looking into another position that is just as good. You've been slowly contemplating about it, but this tower right here is making you want to jump forward into the new. Be careful about making any quick decisions right now because we are in Mercury retrograde. I'm not saying that won't work out. I'm just saying make sure you think it through before going through with anything. What's the outcome going to be if they were to leave this job and go towards the new? Waiting to hear back. Lots of waiting. Things are coming together. Waiting for things to come together. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, something definitely new could be coming in for you money-wise. This is showing new abundance. You're waiting for a new opportunity. Six of Cups, interesting. This could be a job that you thought about going after before you got the current job that you're at right now. You may have even thought about becoming a leader too. To be honest, the King of Wands is about leadership and being your own business owner and stuff like that. So you could be contemplating that. Maybe that was one of your dreams prior, but you decided to do like a normal 9-to-5 job under a different company. So you might be contemplating if you should just venture out on your own. That's for someone out there, not everyone. Keep in mind, it's a collective reading, so you're not going to resonate with everything, okay? But it does look like there's going to be some kind of victory and success. Just make sure you think through if you decide to walk away. Not everyone obviously is going to decide to walk away from the current job that they're in, but somebody is, so keep that in mind. You need to find what fits best for you, what's going to reflect best in you, what's going to make you the most happy. As far as signs go, we do have Cancer, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. So you could be any of these signs. Go ahead and think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. The order that they pop out is the order they will be answered. It does look like, though, whoever is leaving a job for a new job, it might take a minute for you to hear back from these people. But I do feel like when the time is right, that's when everything is going to fall into place and the new beginning will come in for you. If you are looking for a job, it's just going to take a minute. I'm also getting that somebody might be wanting to go up the ladder and maybe the current job isn't allowing you to do so right now. And that's making it hard for you because you don't have enough money to get by. So you're contemplating if you should take on a whole new career. That way you can actually make good money. Like your time is being well spent, you know what I mean? So yeah. Okay, Spirit, focus messages for the collective. Pause the video if you need more time for those questions. So yeah, something could have happened in June that has led to this. But June is Gemini and Cancer. Whenever I pull from the bottom, normally that's the overall energy. So June was the overall energy. I do feel like something happened in June. And it's leading over into the new month. We have unfinished business, so yeah. March, which is Aries and Pisces, we have you're mirroring them, so you're acting like someone else. I was just told you might be acting like it, like, how do I put this? Okay, say you were giving your all, someone else wasn't at the job, so you're like, fine, if you're not going to give your all, I'm not going to bother either. Like, that's what I'm getting on that. They're saying this is a test. This did land down here with the Ace of Pentacles. So, waiting for the new, they're saying promotion. Waiting for the step up. You might have been waiting to be promoted in the job that you're in, and it hasn't happened yet, so you're contemplating about walking away. They're saying things are coming together, but it's up to you. It is a test, though, for you to see if you're going to be patient or not. I'm not saying, like, just sit there and wait for years on end to see if you're going to get that promotion, but maybe have a little bit more patience. And then if you've already been waiting for a long ass time, I wouldn't. And if you have another job that's lined up that you feel that would be a better lineup for you, then go after the new job. But yeah, we have sun sign. You could be a sun sign. Any of the astrology signs I said, you could be that sun sign. August is Leo and Virgo. We have Pisces, which is March and February. Aquarius, which is January and February. We have Reignite That Spark. I feel like you're worn out from this first job. And I feel like you stepping into a new role or a new job. I feel like that's where you're going to be able to reignite that spark. Something was supposed to remain short term. It says they are not coming back correct. Maybe things were discussed and no, I'm getting that, like, something was messed up at work. You found out some kind of information that was messed up at work. It could have been like, I don't know, something as simple as like the cashier, the money came up short or something, you know what I mean? Something was just off. there's some kind of issue. We have 222 alignment. You are in the right place at the right time. So things are aligning for you. Grandpa could be important. You could be a grandpa. Grandpa could be on the other side trying to help guide you through this. It says manifesting your dreams. That's what you're doing. You need to make sure that this is exactly what you want. This is all about going after your dreams, which is coming true. You will have success for this. You just have to make that decision. We have long-term though. So after you manifest your dreams, that could actually turn into a long-term job for you. We have Gemini, which is June and May. We have 12/12 self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. September could be important. That's Virgo and Libra. School could be important. You could be starting school in September. Maybe that's what you're contemplating on, if you should go back to school. That makes sense. Maybe you're trying to get a better position, so you want to do some more training. We have Cancer. So Cancer is June and July. We have 888 balance. Everything is falling into place. And we have Virgo. Virgo is August and September. All right, so we're going to pull from my pink deck because we didn't get any answers to your questions. So think of both of your questions. Again, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered. I also read the energies regarding the cards as well that pop out, because those energies could help with your question, okay? Now, if there's absolutely no way that the energies that I read off can help with your question, just disregard that part and take the answer to your question. Again, since this is a collective reading, everything might not resonate, okay? All right. Question number 1 and 2. Question number 1, question number 2. Also, just so you know, this turned into a career reading, so after this I will be focusing more on love. This one was upside down, so Ace of Cups, which is coldness, emptiness, emotional loss, feeling unloved. I feel like you're not feeling loved, supported, like you don't feel wanted at your job, kind of deal. But your answer is yes. This is the water element, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. But I feel like you're not getting emotional fulfillment from this job that you're currently at. And then question number 2 is 3 of Cups. Community, celebration, friendship, social events. This could be the new job that you're stepping into, the new energy that's coming in for you. The answer is yes for this. And the sign is Cancer. Okay, so we're going to be pulling from my name deck just to see extra confirmation on who this particular reading could be for. Stick around for the love portion. That will be at the end of the video. Well, it'll be the second half of the video, I should say. And I will also be pulling names and stuff from that too. This could be your name, your employer's name, employee's name, like coworkers, all that kind of stuff. Your new job. Could be a nickname, last name. If you would like your name added to my deck, you can do so by commenting below. I always go through these twice. All right. So we have Brian, Jose, Heather, Rachel, David, Ellie, Nick, Michelle, Emma, Cindy, Amy, Anna, Xana, Lucas, Sophia, Isabella, Olivia, Andrea, Aiden, Brent, Jennifer, Joseph, Wyatt, I heard Adriana, Peyton, Ashley, Adam, Paige, Natasha, Tyler, and Jessica. Okay, so we're going to take a quick break and then get into your love reading. This concludes the career portion of this reading. Before we move into the love portion of this reading, I want to share a little about Moonlight Studios. Moonlight Studios is my creative space where spirituality, storytelling, and animal protection come together. From intuitive tarot readings to my children's book Crystal Beast and my handmade crocheted jungle babies and other creations, each piece is created with intention. 15% of proceeds go directly to rainforest conservation and animal sanctuaries. If you feel called to support conscious creations that give back, you can explore everything through the Moonlight Studios website linked below. Now let's move into the love portion of your reading and see what messages Spirit has for you. Hi Collective, welcome back to your love reading. So I was going to use the same oracle deck as before, but this one was calling me. The De La Nuit Oracle. So we're going to use these cards for the love reading. Not sure exactly what will pop out, obviously, but we'll see what they have to say for you. Keep in mind, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. These readings are geared towards my subscribers on my YouTube, my followers on my TikTok. So keep that in mind. If you would like a personal reading, check out my description box below. There you'll find access to all my socials, and my website on how to purchase one. Okay. If you're just now joining us, this is our mascot for this reading. This is my jungle baby from my Crystal Beast collection. Okay. His name is Arrow. He is handmade, he is crocheted, and he is available on my website for adoption if anyone is interested. I also have other animals too that I will be featuring each week in my video. There will be a new mascot. So, yep. Okay. Spirit, let's get into this. What messages do you have for my collective when it comes to their love life? My subscribers who are watching this. What messages do you have for them when it comes to their love life? The dark spell. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I am picking up on independent energy right now. You could be single. I feel like you're trying to find your person. Not gonna lie, it kind of feels like love might have made you a little cold towards people. This is definitely giving off Queen of Swords energy, which is air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. I feel like you're definitely not settling. It is giving me a lot of like Merida vibes from what you call it, Disney, Brave. I'll shoot for my own hand kind of deal, you know. I don't need a person to complete me. I can conquer life on my own is what I'm picking up on. We do have the dark spell, which is interesting. I'm going to read from the book because honestly I don't remember what that one means. What I'm picking up on it, it just feels like you're in a dark place you don't trust very easily. So let's see. Okay. It says, first, you must be very careful whom you give your trust to these days. People are not that much well-intentioned around you right now. Second, you must accept the fact that you're entering into some unpleasant moment where everything will seem to go the wrong way. No curse here, though, just a few obstacles that need to be shut down. Gather your strength and reason and make your way through the fog. Yeah, I am picking up on really strong, confident energy, though, with Puss in Boots over here. And I feel like, because with Vasilisa the Beautiful, she has to make her way through this big building to the other side, and within that building there's like a lot of obstacles and stuff that she has to overcome. And I feel like right now you're just living life, you're trying to get through it, you don't really trust. I do feel like with the Emerald City, I feel like that is your goal, is to actually find out who you belong with, your soul family, you know, soul tie and everything. But right now I feel like you're closed off to love because people have done you wrong in the past and you don't know who you can trust. So I do feel that is who I'm reading for today. Okay, let's see. So you're more than likely single, and if you're not single, you're dealing with you're in a relationship with someone you can't trust, and you're probably very independent from this person. You might even be an autopilot. Let's see. We're going to pull from my romance angels to see what is coming in for you. This isn't going to last forever though, but this week, yeah. We have unrequited love. Okay, so you might have dealt with that. Somebody didn't... Either you or your person didn't feel the same way. They may have led you on. It looks like there was flirting involved. Overall is engagement. Oh, wow. They may have lied to you. Tricked you, made you believe that they were looking into something more serious. But it was unrequited. Tell me more. Give your relationship a chance. Tell me more. Release your ex. Honeymoon. Interesting. True love. And trust. Yeah, trust. I feel like trust was broken. I feel like this had to do with your ex. You may have given them a chance and it was like in the honeymoon stage. You thought this was true love. They're saying that you need to release this person. Whatever has happened between you and them, this is something that you're going to have to heal from and move forward. And you have to rebuild your trust again. I feel like they led you on, though, making you believe that they wanted something more but never got there. You decided to give them a chance, and it turned out that it wasn't what you hoped for. So what's coming in next for them? Separation. You're in separation right now. You're trying to gain back your strength and you're trying to rebuild your trust. You're trying to rebuild yourself. past life relationship. This keeps haunting you, though. What has happened keeps haunting you. They want you to call in your soulmate. Because whoever this past person was, they were not your soulmate. I feel like they were more of a karmic. I feel like you need to make it very clear to the universe what you're wanting, and the traits that you want in a person and everything, and call them in. You need to clear that energy. Yeah, that's what they're saying. You need to clear your energy so that you can be in the same frequency and pull your soulmate towards you. So like, for example, when the universe knows that you're ready, they will put your soulmate on your path when you least expect it. Could be while you're in this building, you know, metaphorically speaking, or even after you get through this building, you get to the Emerald City, your goal kind of deal. They're bringing up the Cowardly Lion. It's like you're scared to put your heart on the line again, but you have to. It's like Cowardly Lion compared to Puss in Boots. You know, scared compared to brave. They're showing a lot of like differences, opposites. So you're scared to put your heart on the line, but you're going to gain your confidence back by being independent for a while. And that's actually going to help you. And then they're also showing the Tin Man. He had no heart. So that's the Ice Queen. Cold, you know, tells it like it is, not really thinking about like being sympathetic towards other people. And it's because you were hurt. So they're showing like healing that needs to be involved with that. And then they're showing the Scarecrow, and they're like, yeah, the Scarecrow is the past ex. No brain. So, yeah. Something that's empty, you know, something that didn't hold a lot of value and meaning and stuff like that. You obviously don't want another Scarecrow, you know what I mean? So, that's what they're showing me, though. And you have to be brave like Dorothy to find your way home. Also, they're bringing up how the wizard, how he lied, how he fooled everyone into making everyone think he was some majestic thing, and he was just a man behind a big like screen or whatever, you know, smoke and mirrors. You're going through all this to basically find out who you can trust and who you can't trust. You're gonna find your person. They're going to come in, but you have to heal from everything that has happened with your ex in order for this to happen, so you can clear out the energy so you can bring in the new person. I feel like you are hung up on the old first, and you're still trying to like figure out all of the smoke and mirrors kind of deal. You're trying to make it all make sense on like why they treated you the way that they did. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. And it might even make you feel like you're in depression over this, because you're like, well, how could they fool me? I feel like that's the dark spell that they're speaking of, which doesn't mean that there was a spell put on you. It's just right now your energy is just thrown off because who you were dealing with. So it kind of feels like a spell, but in reality, it's because whoever you're dealing with, they messed with your frequency. So now you have to clear that out, heal from that, so that you can bring in someone new who's actually going to be good for you and not hinder you, is what they're saying. Okay, so we're going to pull from my tarot. Wow. Well, that's why they wanted the Tarot de la Nute. Or, well, sorry, not the tarot, the Oracle de la Nute. Kind of makes me want to use the Tarot de la Nute, though, now. I'm not sure where that deck is, though. Sorry, I have a lot of like art stuff over here too, so. Yeah, I'm not sure where that deck is right now. Maybe next time. All right. Let's see. Spirit, can you tell me? Oops. Sorry. Okay. Figured I'd look one more time. Okay. Can you tell me, using this deck, any extra messages that you have for the collective? Yeah, things are changing. Yeah, you were rejected by somebody. It could have been a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have also been dealing with a Scorpio, a Taurus, Aquarius, or a Leo. It put a heavy burden on you. This person really affected you because you thought they were the one. You thought that they were your true love. You're excited, and it turns out that just didn't work out. Okay. It's like you're why am I going? Sorry. I didn't even realize I was like shuffling like that. That's weird. Okay. I wasn't looking at the cards. But what they're saying is you were on shaky ground, and now you're like getting more stable with yourself. You're trying to start over new. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to balance your own energy out. I'm picking up on like anxiety. I feel like this person might have like really messed up your energy with anxiety and stuff. I don't know why I'm getting anxiety with the Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords might pop out. We have waiting. Intuition. They may have made you wait. We have Nine of Wands. Okay, that makes sense. It's like they came in hot and heavy and you didn't even realize what they were doing. It messed up your energy. It's like you thought it would be around for a long time, but it was only around for a good time, is what I'm getting. I'm also getting that you're quick to like try to fix this because you're like, I don't deserve this. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. Why can't I get over it? And it's like just staying, it's staying there within you. And you're trying to get over this person. So it's like you're waiting, like, when am I going to be healed from this? I'm tired of thinking about this. I'm tired of going over this in my head. It's not over yet. Yeah. It's going over in your head. This was upside down. You want to be able to give to new love. But the issue is the old cycle is not done yet. You're looking for something that's more committed. You're trying to work your way through this to move away from whatever's not committed into commitment. But you're making the decision to move slow because of what has happened in the past. It really scarred you. So you're like, if somebody comes at me, I'm not going to jump into anything super fast because this other thing messed me up. Yeah, you're going to contemplate on this decision for a minute. Try not to stay stuck on it. Yeah, you need to heal. That's important. Yeah, you could have some kind of water in your chart, not going to lie. You've dealt with heartbreak. This person might have put you in a Three of Cups too. You need to manifest new. Once you manifest new, yeah, see, once you manifest new, that's when things are going to be changing and movement will be made forward, and you'll be able to find the soulmate energy. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You do have options. It will be, yeah, soulmate energy again, Taurus energy. So yeah, you're being logical about this though. It's going to take some time though. They want you to focus on the happiness in life, things that bring you happiness, like your job, hobbies, friends, all that kind of stuff. I feel like that's what's going to help break this more. You can go ahead and also, yeah, break this karma. Okay. You can do a cord cutting ritual to help release this person, because I feel like this person was part of your karmic contract. It's not going to happen right away, obviously. You're going to still have to take the time out to heal this from the situation, but I do feel like it will happen eventually. You will find out that, like, hey, even though they're not in my life, like, there's a lot of good things happening for my life, and I could bring somebody in who's new, who adds to my life, so it can get good again. This is just something that, this was just a lesson I had to go through. I need to balance out my energy again so that I can welcome in the new and get rid of the old, clear out the old. But yeah, you definitely have a soulmate coming in. And things are going to start changing once you heal from everything. You'll be able to manifest and move forward with this. Okay, so as far as signs go, we have Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo. Was that Virgo and Pisces? Yeah, Virgo and Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, and Libra. So those are the signs I'm picking up on. We're going to do focus messages. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order they pop out is the order they will be answered in. Okay, Spirit, please connect with the viewer, my subscriber, who is watching this video. Tell me any focus messages they need to hear. Pause the video if you need more time to think of 2 questions. These wanted to pop out. We have Pisces. Okay. Still. That was funny with the scarecrow. No brain. Okay. Yeah, see, you're dealing with a cheater. I was picking up on third-party energy over here, so they probably cheated on you. That's how you'll know if this was your person that you're dealing with. We have 10-10, hope. Hope is not lost. There's still hope that you will find somebody who's good for you, somebody who's not going to put you in third-party situations. What you're trying to manifest is coming closer to you. We have Capricorn energy. They said that this could be a Capricorn that's coming in, okay? So Capricorn is also January and December. This isn't going to apply to everyone, but somebody out there, I feel like it could be a Capricorn that's coming in. We have 11-11, spiritual awakening. You're on the right path. Faithful, this person. By you clearing out your energy, I feel like this new person is going to be faithful to you. We have May could be important. That is Taurus and Gemini. School, you could meet at school. if it's not if you're not even in school, there's talking about how like lessons on earth are school related. You're learning on how to deal with different people. It's part of the karma. It's part of like passing those lessons to ascend to a higher frequency so that you can actually meet that soulmate. Go into nature to ground yourself. That's important. You could begin a message from your ex, so keep that in mind. I do feel like they're trying to keep that link between you two. I do feel like they do like the sexual energy that you give them. So, and they also know that you're vulnerable when it comes to them. So they might, and they also know how much you like them. So they might try to come in and do that to you to keep you on the hook. Make sure to clear that energy. And if you need to block them, block them. We have Pisces energy, which is February and March. You will be meeting a soulmate. That could be when you meet the soulmate is in Pisces season or during like a Pisces full moon. So keep that in mind. We have 555, change, something new is coming. We have Leo, which is August. Let's see, August and July. We have April, which is Aries and Taurus. Right now it's a time to heal. We have October is coming up. That's Libra and Scorpio. They want you to stop and think. We have a karmic. Okay, so the karmic could come back in October. You could have started healing in April. And then in October, they might try to come back to see if you're still hooked on them. So just stop and think before you accept any invites. We have business contract. Just because it says business contract doesn't mean it's about a business. It could be. Okay, not saying it's not. You could work with this person or whatever, or you could be working with a new person. But when it comes to contracts, it's basically like soul contracts as well. So you're meeting people, coming into contact with people for a reason. Soul contracts, you meet people that are supposed to end up in your life to teach you important lessons. They could be good lessons, they could be bad lessons. New beginnings, those are coming in for you. Grandma's coming through too. You could be a grandma, or grandma could be on the other side, like helping guide you. If your grandma is still alive, maybe she has some important information for you. Libra could be important. That is October and September, and then it says you can trust them. So I feel like the new person that's coming in, you can trust. Keep that in mind. We did not get any yes or no's, so I will be pulling from my pink deck. Think of 2 questions, label them 1 and 2. The order that they pop out is the order they will be answered in. I will be reading the energies on however the cards fall, to give you a better idea of what like energies are surrounding your question. Okay, now if the energies make absolutely no sense to you, don't take that, just take the answer. This is the collective reading, so it's possible that they may not even relate to your question. Question number 1 and 2, please, Spirit. 1, 2, thank you. Yeah, it does look like you are staying single and you are guarded. I feel like this is blocking off new love too from coming in, because you're trying to get your frequency back together before you call someone new in, because you're not over the past, you're not healed from it yet. So, but we do have independence, success, achievement, material security for question number 1. The answer is yes, and the energy surrounding this is Virgo. Okay. For question number 2, we have 7 of Wands, standing your ground, challenges, rivalry, defensiveness. This is Leo energy, and the answer is no. So I feel like single, blocked. That's what I get from these 2 cards. Okay. So you're blocking out someone's energy and not letting them come forward. This could be new, this could be old. Okay, you could just be trying to get yourself together because you've gone through a lot of crap with this past person. Okay. They're specifically talking about Virgo. They're talking about this light right here on the branch. This is you, and they're showing me the crows, which are your ancestors and guides that are protecting you at this moment. You're going within and you're looking within to see like what you need to heal and what you like, how you can grow from the situation is what they're saying. Yeah, right now is just quiet time for you. So I'm definitely talking to someone who's single, and if you're not single yet, you will be this week from when you are watching this, okay? Not from when it drops, not from when I upload this video, but from when you are watching. Everyone's on a different timeline. So you're trying to get a higher perspective of the situation. That's why they're sitting on the branch. And by you going into the solitude, that's how you're going to find it. You're also wearing a fake mask, which is showing that like you might be around like friends and family, and you're putting on a smile even though like you're really deeply hurt. You just don't want to show your vulnerability is what they're telling me. So you're like hiding yourself. Okay, names please. This could be your name, their name, a future person's name, a nickname, last name, middle name. If your name does not pop out, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that your name could not be in the deck, or you just didn't need the extra confirmation because everything else was pretty much on point, okay? If you would like your name added to the deck, make sure you comment below, and I will add your name to the deck, or even your person's name. Okay. I will only be doing that for a limited time, so keep that in mind. Just make sure that you are my subscriber, because if you're not my subscriber, I will not do it. It is an equal exchange of energy. So being a subscriber is free. So, and this is a free message for you. So yeah, just throwing that out there. It helps build my channel and get these messages out to people who may need to hear them. Okay. So keep that in mind. Okay. Here we go. Jessica, Rick, Mia, Michelle, Jennifer, I heard Julia, Adam, Amy, Jamie, Jay, Chloe, Crystal, Andrew, Ariana, Mark, Nathan, William, Tiffany, Brent, Julianne, Joseph, Ellie, David, Alejandro, Jack, Jose, Lucas, Aiden, Evelyn, Nick, Paige, Ralphie, Leanna, James, Andrea, Zach, Serenity, Arisbe, and Robert. So collective, I hope that you like this reading. Please make sure you like, subscribe, comment below if this resonated. Don't forget to comment your name if you would like to have your name added to my deck. And make sure to check back every Monday for a new reading. That's when the new readings will be posted. I hope that you have a wonderful week ahead, and I hope to read for you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Bye.